This is Unity, Joy of Life. I'm Nancy Norman, and this is your weekly wisdom. From Jeremiah 29, verse 11, we read, "For I know the plans I have for you, declared the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." I love that verse, and I keep it on my refrigerator, on my cabinet drawer, on my bathroom mirror, so I can remember God has plans for me, plans to prosper me, to keep me safe. And He has plans of hope and a magnificent future. That is true for you, and that is true for me. A friend of mine this past week said, "Nancy, I have a slogan for 2022. And I said, "I'm always open to hear something wonderful." And she said, "Dreams come true in 2022. I think that's a pretty good slogan, one we can remember throughout the year, knowing that God has plans for us. He knows that those plans are to prosper, to keep us safe, and to give us hope and to give us a future." Now, I told you not too long ago, several weeks ago, that I used to have a hard time setting down my goals. The first of the year would come, and I'd think of all kinds of things that I'd want to put down for the new year. And yet, there didn't seem to be any system or any way of doing it that made sense to me. Because I had a lot of goals. I had a lot of dreams, a lot of desires. But there wasn't a consistent way of doing it. And then I came across Reverend Jack Boland and his mastermind principles. And every year he would have us write goals. And it was so easy because the goals were put into a category. Each category, you listed the goals. It made things so much easier. And I want to encourage you. I'm going to give you 10 categories. However, you may want to add a category or two. You're welcome to do that. I suggest that you get a notebook, some colored pens. I give 2 pages to each category because this is something that I will be working with throughout the year. I'll be adding to my goals, dreams, and desires. I'll be removing things from my goals, dreams, and desires. Remember, the goals are not set in concrete, that they have to be just exactly the way you say they're going to be. Put them down and let the universe come forth and unfold them for you. So, the way that I have found that I really like to do my goals, dreams, and desires at the beginning of the year is through categories. It is so much easier. Here we go. First of all, I'm hoping that you made a list of everything that you have to be thankful for and have to be thankful for this past year, 2021. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve." So you are taking your goals, dreams, and desires. You can conceive them and you can believe them. Therefore, they can be achieved. So goal number 1, career. What do you want in your career? Do you want to develop new skills? Does your career interest you? What do you really want in a career? Category number 2, financial. Do you want to raise? Do you want to eliminate debt? Do you want to add to your retirement fund? A savings account? Build a net worth by a certain time? Financial, anything that has anything to do with your financial good. Number 3, spiritual. Do you want to have a better prayer time? Or maybe attend some classes, or support your church, or wherever you get your spiritual encouragement. Maybe you want to send them a tithe. There's so much that you can do. What do you want as far as your spiritual life is concerned? Number 4, physical. all of us are after the COVID, all of us are looking at how we're consuming food now. Do we want to lose weight? Do we want to gain weight? Do we want to give up negative self-defeating ideas that we have about ourselves, either thoughts or ideas or words that we're speaking about ourselves? Maybe we want to make positive affirmations about ourselves, positive ideas, or maybe you want a new wardrobe, a new way of wearing your lipstick or your eye makeup. Number 5, mental. Tap into the powers of your mind. Learn a new skill. Take interesting classes. What is your favorite thing to do? Think creatively. Eliminate erroneous fear-based mental attitudes. Number 6, family. Improving relationships with your family, or with your spouse, or with your children, or with your aunts or uncles or cousins. Maybe deciding to end old relationships, or maybe acquiring new friends, or becoming a better friend. Number 7, things you want to do. Do you want to take a cruise? Do you want to drive across the country? Go back to school? Learn how to paint? Do a collage? Play a musical instrument? Climb a mountain? Doing something? What do you want to do? Number 8, things you want to have. A new car? New home? Clothes? Shoes? Furniture? Boat? The list can go on and on and on. Things you want to have, material things that you want to have. Number 9, things you want to be. Who do you really want to be? Will the real you please stand up? Number 10, feelings. I'm all for surrendering any resentment, anger, blame, guilt, and replace them with good feelings. Of being excited about life, being alert, awake, and enthusiastic about life. Feelings of waking up every day with a joyous attitude. We do have a choice, and so we can choose the feelings that we experience. Those are my suggestions, and I would encourage you, if there's more categories, add those categories. Remember, God wants you to be what you want to be. You are divinely directed and lavishly prospered. Give thanks in advance that the ways and the means to bring these goals to pass are already in action. It's already moving towards you. The desires that you have right now, they're already moving towards you out of the heart of God. So they will come to you quickly with ease and under grace, and I guarantee you, the mark of success is upon you. God bless you, and happy 2022. 2022, the year our dreams come true. God bless you. Have a great week.